The following stream contains flashing effects which may trigger discomfort or seizures for those with photosensitive epilepsy. Your discretion is advised. Welcome to RPG CAPR, the channel where we cap RPGs of various design. Coming to you live from the soda dimension where the bottle caps live and the CO2 bubbles never stop rising. Today we are going to resume Final Fantasy for the Nintendo Entertainment System, with the cap being level 50, and our current status being level 19 across 4 black mages. Let's resume our adventure. Alright, let's see where we last left off, shall we? Starting Persa 2219G, our VTBR CAPR RPG and RTRO all at level 19. Magic charges, 8 level 1s, 6 level 2s, 5 level 3s, 5 level 4s, 4 level 5s, 3 level 6s. We skipped out on collecting the third magic spell for the time being, because that is a spell we need to acquire later when we class change. But the other level 6 spells, we are going to be acquiring a little bit later. Right now, everyone has been equipped with a Lit 3 or a Fundaga spell. So this is the most powerful lightning spell in the game, and it's going to become very useful later on. We will be looking at building up our purse to collect the next 2 spells for all 4 of our mages. But that's pretty much going to involve a lot of fighting and a lot of encountering, as we will be doing shortly. Our weapons are 4 silver knives, and our armor will consist of 4 pairs of gloves, 4 caps, and 4 silver bangles. Okay, so 9019 for the next level up, and let's take a look here. Second highest 9769, and the highest will be 10,448 points for level 20. Okay. Oh, and we need to check our items. Okay, so we have 1 tent, 1 cabinet we procured from treasure chest, 5 houses, 50 heals, and 20 pures, and 11 softs. This should be good as a starting amount for the Earth Cave. But without further ado, we do need to get right back into the action. So let's have our mages go right back into the Earth Cave and start delivering magic to all their opponents. In a negative fashion, that is. So, as I've stated last time, I was looking at having the session from the previous capping session to go up to level 20, but apparently I was getting too groggy and too hungry just to continue, so we're gonna see about making up for that by getting our mages to level 22, because it looks like getting up 4 levels is a little bit more tedious than raising up 3 levels. Now, I could pretty much cut down on the excessive grinding by staying around Crescent Lake, going to the Peninsula Power, or fighting continuously through the Hall of Giants. Now, I want to go for the Hall of Giants again for good measure, to see if I can stand up to the Giants this time around than previous. No guarantees that any one of my mages will survive the gauntlet, but we'll see. We shall see. Oops, didn't mean to disembark. Just gonna circumvent and get right back. Oh, no, we actually went a little bit too far. Where? No. Do not care for Sahuagins anymore. Let's just rest up in Mailman for the good measure. No, I don't care for force shadows. But can I run from them? Yeah, yes I can. Okay, just making sure. The real meat and potatoes of the grind will be in today's Earth Cave. I want to save my precious magic charges for the Cave of the Earth. In we go. Now, every time I'm going to do the Earth Cave, I need to at least attempt the Hall of Giants, like once per session, just to see that I can do it. 6 arachnids, I guess is a maybe. Let's see how this is going to fare. Alright, back into the gauntlet we go. I don't know if I want to bring out Bane for 1 giant and 1 iguana. No, I'm just gonna use the ice spell this time around. If it's a group of 3 or 4, then I'll consider Bane. I mean, other players who play this game have their own strategy, but this is the kind of strategy I want to use. Okay, that's 258. Let's do it for the next one. Ah, now this is more like it. Now I'll bring out the poison gas attack. Alright, next encounter. 2 giants, that's just going to be left up to a couple of that's just going to be left up to our Ice 2 spell. Okay, 1 giant still remains because Ice 2 was surprisingly weak this time around. Okay, preemptive strike, that's cool. Bye-bye. Let me try this. Oh yes, ineffective. Even though it's supposed to target just one enemy. Okay, that's a good hit. Okay, at least I one-rounded this battle. Alright, time to do some healy heals. Okay, I'll let him. Okay, let's just focus squarely on ice. Okay, we're running out of ice too. Well, whatever, we'll see how it goes this time. Just want to make sure I have enough charges to just get me through this hall. In terms of other spells, too. It's not just ice. Okay, for this we bring out our poison gas attack. Okay, so we're officially out of ice 2. You know what, let's try fire 2 this time around. Okay, more resilient against fire than ice. Whatever. Okay, rolled a natural 20 just to get rid of that giant. Or it might be 18 or 19, I don't know how the dice roll mechanics realistically work, but... And there I go ballparking the figures again, but pay me no mind. Let's see how lightning works. Okay, that's a little bit better. Okay, yeah. Okay, Lit 2 works pretty good against the giants. Nope, no more here. Alright, I'll just go to this. Okay, that did not fall to giants, so we're switching to knives. Okay, and we're out. So what I'm going to do right now, since we used up a good chunk of those magic charges, is that we're going to use a house. We're not going to race back to town just to restock on a measly 5 potions. But we definitely need to have our magic charges back to full. Okay, making sure we're all back to full for our magic charges. Okay, good. All charged up, nicely saved. Now let's head back down into the cave and see about confronting that vampire. Actually, here's what I want to do. I'm just gonna switch spots here for my top and bottom guys. Okay, so yeah, this is better. Highest HP in the lead. All right, second floor. And we get ambushed by a gaggle of gargoyles. Okay. No, I'll just mix and match here. Did I ever go up here? Nope, dead end. Okay. So we already explored all the treasure rooms on this floor last time, so it's just now a matter of beelining it for the third floor. One fight at a time. Okay, I'm pretty sure I was in there. Okay. And I get ambushed by wolves. You know what? I'm not in the mood, so let's go. I'm certain I was in that chamber last time. Okay, let's keep going. And we got the red bats. This is very dangerous for me to do, but I'm gonna try doing this. Hopefully they do not petrify me, but no guarantees. Okay, they take decent damage from ice. That's good. And of course, the one that did not get killed still had a churn left. And remember, it doesn't necessarily have to be big damage from the cockatrices. Even a single point of damage is enough to inflict the petrification effect. And I think I was in here last time. I think I already took it. Alright. Again, I believe I already looted this chest, but I'm gonna take one more look. And if it was looted, then big deal. That's just extra XP for me. And extra money, because I need to buy those level 6 spells. Yeah, figures. Okay, well, at least I got some extra XP and gold out of it, so it's not a total loss. $24,634. Good. Well, I can buy one level 6 spell, but I'm gonna leave this till after we're done in the Earth Cave on the first try against the vampire. Namely, once we kick the vampire's ass, then we'll get out of here, go buy a spell or two, and then come back in and do some more dirty work. Okay, I think this is enough of a path for me to engage. Okay, so there's one chest in here. Okay, so my mages haven't lost too much HP, so I can just engage with the Earth Elemental here. Oh, 3400 G. That'll help. No encounter tile here. No encounter tile here. Okay. Yep, and this is the only confirmed encounter tile. Well, you know what? Extra XP, extra money. And he goes after the guy with the lowest HP. How strategic. I hate mishitting the target, but look what happened. Itchy trigger fingers will be itchy trigger fingers. Alright, proceeding. Nothing. Okay, I'll probably use this one. Okay, nothing but an empty room with 3 bats. Okay, moving on. There's a dead end over. Dead end with a horde. Okay, since they're weak against fire, we're gonna have to make use of it. Okay, nothing but an absolute dead end over here. Let's check the next chamber. Another earth elemental. Okay. 1,020 pieces of gold. Okay, I'm convinced that's just another encounter trial, so let's keep going. Okay. Okay, we have our vampire. Time to heal up for the big battle. Okay, looks like everyone's more or less healed up. We can't recover charges underground, so let's make the most of it. All living things were born to die. No one could defeat me, the vampire. Well, you've never tackled with 4 light warriors before, Mr. Vampire. And of course, since a vampire is an undead, they take fire damage. Double the fire damage. Easiest boss battle ever. Okay, we roasted 1 vampire. That takes care of him. Let's see what he has for his treasure. Treasure box he found, ruby. Ah, the one thing we need to do to bribe the Titan in the tunnel. A large red stone. Okay, we've scratched 1 vampire. And we gotta level up to 20 for RPG and VTuber. But remember, it has to be 4 of my guys to level up to 20 before I can declare it official. What do we have here? There's a stone plate on the floor. You sense something evil. And there's a stairway underneath that stone plate. But remember, you can't use this, you can't use this, and you can't use any of this. So we're gonna have to... There's nothing else left to do except leave the cave. Okay. Alright, let's get out of here. But our work is gonna be cut out for us because we have limited charges. Thank God, no paralysis. I have to tailgate this bat now. Oh my god. I need to tailgate this bat before I can get out of this hall. Well, at least I'm out. Didn't take too long, thank flippin' lord, but... That was an annoyance. Okay. You know what, whatever, let's just do this. Okay, CAPR is now up. So it's all up to RTRO now to level up. You know what? 4 mummies, not worth it. Good thing it was a preemptive strike. From B3 to B2, let's go. I don't care for 5 asps, let's go. Ogres are okay, I like ogres. You know what, let's pull this out. You know what, I'll make time for one bowl. See how he fares against lightning. B2 to B1, let's go. Cobra's not too sure. Maybe I'll try Bane on him. Let's see how poison gas works against these snaky snakes. Okay, seems to work. From B1 to the surface. Alright. And when we level up to 20, we get our first level 7 magic charge. And also we get an additional charge for level 3 spells. So an additional charge for level 3, and our first charge for level 7. Would zombies run away? I'm gonna give it a try and see. No, looks like they're pretty brave against my guys, even when it's a mix between level 19 and 20. Okay, whittle down the ranks here. And RTRO is now at level 20. Okay, that little fight paid off. Okay, so all of our guys are now at level 20. Now, I could go for the Titan's Cave right now, but I need to... I would actually like to rest up in town for a bit. Or I don't know, maybe I don't need to rest up in town because I used the house. Yeah, you know what, I already used the house, so let's go to Titan's Cave. These guys are not worth it. One tiger. Alright, let's freeze up a tiger. Okay then. When all enemies run away, you're at least given one courtesy experience point, but no gold. Alright. Are you gonna let me pass this time, Mr. Titan? If you want pass, give me the ruby. Crunch, crunch, crunch. It tastes so sweet. Rubies are my favorite. And he disappears. Okay, thus leaving the rest of his tunnel open for exploration. So there's a chamber here. We're gonna loot his treasury. We found a great axe. Okay, we'll hawk that off. 620G. All of that will go towards our level 6 spell fund. 450G also towards our level 6 spell fund. And a silver helm. Okay, we're gonna hawk off the silver helm and the great axe. And use that money towards our level 6 spell fund. Great wolves are no longer worth my time. We're out of here. Alright, this time we got 3 tigers to deal with. Alright, not a bad little payout. Gonna work our way around this bend and head towards Sarda's cave. That's it. Alright, time to meet up with Sarda the Sage. Nothing in these clay urns? Nothing in these clay urns. Alright. One over here. Alright. He's got a little cozy abode here. Nope, you can't sleep in his bed. Use this rod behind the vampire's room. Hiding deep inside, you will find the cause of the Earth's rot. Warriors revived the power of the orbs. Met with Sword of the Sage and got the Earth Rod. The rod removed the plate from the Earth. Okay, with that, now we can return back to the Earth Cave and see what lies beneath. But this time I really do want to rest up in town. Again, don't care for 3 shadows, I want enemies with better payouts. Like these guys. Let me see what happens when I use fire against them. Let's burn a few cats. Okay, that worked. And they run. Nothing over here. Nope. Okay, out we go. Out we go east side. Alright, now we're gonna go back to town for a bit. How much money do I have? 45,301. Okay, so it's enough to collect 2 spells. But we have 4 black mages, so I need 80,000 in order to get a full set of the next spell. Okay, all rested up. We've got 3 houses, 34 heal potions. I'm a little bit skeptical about going back into the Earth Cave with 34 heals. Maybe I'm gonna have to double up my purchase of heal spells this time around. Yeah, you know what? I kind of... It's better to be safe than sorry in this instance, so I'm just gonna go and stock up on a few more heals. Because we don't know how long we're gonna be down inside that cave, and I don't want any surprises, even though there might very well be surprises. And besides, we can always get a few more extra bits of experience and gold along the way. $60 points, 480 pieces of gold. Alright, well now we have to deal with a nest of cobras and scorpions. And they're very successful with their poison, but I have a lot of pure potions, so I'm not too worried. Okay, a couple more giants. Okay, back in town we go. 50,000. Okay, so first I'm gonna make a stop at the item shop. Let's restock on some houses in the meantime. Okay. 6, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 54, 55, 56, 7, 58, 9, 60. Okay, so let's just take a quick look at our... Oh, I'm short one heal. Alright. Okay, let's now take another look. So this time I have 60 heals. Restocked my houses up to 5, click 20 pures. Okay. Now, since I'm in town, let's just go get you know what? I do want to get a few more spells in the meantime. So let's do it like this. Okay, so we already procured all the Lightning 3 spells. Now, let's take a look at the guide to see what we can acquire this time around. Okay, so for Black Magic, you get Quake, which is a one-hit kill on all enemies. There's Rub, which just kills an enemy in one hit. Stun, which paralyzes most enemies with less than 300 HP. And if we were to go to this... And if we were just to go to the other strategy wiki guide, let's take a look here. Rub, or in this case Death, kills one enemy, but I do not want to focus on one enemy, I'll focus on multiple enemies. Quake potentially kills each enemy. So Quake serves as an insta-kill spell to an entire party. It's similar in terms of Bane. And then there's Stun, which stuns one enemy, disabling attacks. But I don't like the fact that it's targeting only one enemy. Let's just get back into the regular screen here. So I'm just gonna get some Quake. And let's also get this. So we're now down to 2,507. And let's take a look here. Let 3 and Quake, let 3 and Quake. So VTuber and the RPG still need to collect some Quake spells of their own, but we'll do that for next time. So for now, let's just get back into the inn and rest up. And now that we're rested up, let's take a look at our current status. So, Retro is going to need 13,125 more points to get to the next level, whereas the minimum will be 11,696. So we are now in 5-figure requirements for the next level up. But some of our mages here have now crossed... Okay, so VTuber and RPG have now crossed the 6-figure mark in terms of experience points. So they have over 100,000 experience. So this shows... So that is good progress right there. Anyways, so what I want to do right now is I will need to make a break, so I'll be right back in a couple minutes, guys. Hang on just a minute. Alright, and we're back. Alright, let's get back into the action here. Okay, so we're now getting right back into adventure with 2,307G to start. We're all filled up with some nice potions. And, we have a ways to go before we can level up to 21, but that's fine. You know what, whatever, I can still rest up again a moment. Or wait, maybe I could just use Bane in this instance. Okay, that's a waste of a spell charge then. Whatever, let's just put this troll on ice. I will not be trolled by the troll. There, how do you like that? Nope, small fries. Are you the Light Warriors? Well, now that I got rid of the vampire, let's see if they changed their dialogue. There's revive the power of the earth, blah blah blah. The vampire is gone, but the earth continues to rot. What causes this? Okay, so the vampire is a red herring. The vampire is gone, but the earth still rots? Okay, already talked to her. The order is okay, already talked to them. Okay, I've already done that. Nope, nothing new here. Okay, that's been dealt with, so let's continue. Already done that. Okay, so only a couple of NPCs change your dialogue now that the vampire has been dealt with. So back to the Earth Cave we go. Horde of zombos meeting me at the cave entrance. Alright, cooking up some corpses. Now, you know what? Even though I barely use my charges, I'm still going to use the house anyway, because I want to make sure that I am fully stocked with charges as I go back into the Earth Cave to face off against the real evil that's causing the Earth's rot. We need to be fully prepared here. 2 Cobras not worth my time anymore. I'm out of here. And one of them just ran. A gaggle of gargoyles. Okay, well, let's put them on ice. B1 to B2, let's go. You know what, whatever, I'll humor myself with more gargoyles. Let's see what happens when I use lightning on them. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, look at that, another. Well, this was bound to happen eventually. Thankfully, I came prepared. Even though this will end up desynchronizing... This will end up desynchronizing XP gains again. Alright, in this emergency, since we have RTRO and VTBR stoned, it's time to soften them up with our little soft potion. Turn to stone, soften which one? RTRO and soft for VTBR. Now they're back to normal. And we resume our adventure as before. This is why it was imperative that I stocked up on those soft potions earlier. Now we got these bastards, which you cannot run from, unfortunately. Okay, there's the plate that we gotta remove with this here rod. Oh look, more. More of the Horde has come to agree. No, I'm just gonna use the mid-level fire spell for these guys because they're not overly powerful. Fire 3 I have to save for a special occasion. And you'll all see what that special occasion will be. More fake wizards. Well, time for some shock therapy. Oh, that's not good. Okay, I cannot have... That's... This is fucking stupid. Fucking stupid. Okay. Okay, I will admit I probably should have healed up my mages after that previous battle with the zombie horde. Okay, now I'm pissed off because oh, now the bats are gonna block me. Fuck you. Can't believe I gotta do this. Oh yeah, and I forgot, the clinic has been destroyed in Melmond, so I can't even go to Melmond to revive my guys. And I don't even have a recovery life spell, either. The price you pay when you play as 4 black mages. Now even I have to run from the ogres here. Now I understand the need to level up and all, but come on. Fucking bullshit. Oh, now they're teasing me with more green ogres now that one of my guys is dead. Fuck you. I can't fucking believe I'm doing this. I mean, I can understand my mages getting turned to stone and all. Because I at least have soft potions to help alleviate that problem. But when it comes to my mages getting slain and the fact that this game lacks Phoenix Downs, well, that's gonna be a bit of a piss-off. Because look how much I have to move back. Look how much I have to backtrack now just to get one of my guys up. And I do need my guys up because I need to level up everybody's. Because otherwise I'm going to desynchronize the party even further in terms of XP gain. Fake wizards just do me in when I don't even... And if I could have been able to run from those guys, then it would have made all the difference. Okay, concentrate your effects on VTBR so the rest of us can beat feet. All this just because one of my guys is down. Fuck. Alright, can't be helped. We're just gonna have to go back. No, we're not fighting, we're running. Stupid trigger finger. Forget the sharks. Let's get out of here. All this for one fucking mage. Okay, let's first get him revived. Let's at least replenish one soft potion while we're in town. Okay, I'll probably also replenish a house too. I have the money, so I'll replenish my housing supply. Alright, everyone's rested up and recovered. One ass ain't worth my time. Okay, let's just bring these guys back up. From highest HP to lowest HP. Okay, so I gotta do some more shifting to do. You know what, I'll leave it like that, I don't give a shit anymore. Whatever, I'll just humor the zombos this one time around. Alright, let's try this again. You know what? I don't care about one bull. Let's go. Once again, I gotta tailgate a bat. Alright, B2 to B3. Now, can we get to the plate? Oh, look at these. The unrunnables again. Fucking assholes. Fine, here. Lightning. I swear to God, this game's trolling me at this point. They're just going to bombard me with wizard after fucking wizard. Okay, well if it's a preemptive strike, I suppose I'll make some time for these guys. Again with these motherfuckers. Okay, this time I gotta make sure they're healed up properly. Because I don't want to go through that again. Okay, I'll deal with 3 images. Alright. They commit paralysis like the zombos. Alright, moving up. So here we are back at the plate. And this time, we are going to use the rod. The plate shatters, revealing a stairway. I'll have to remove the plate from the earth. Alright, and we're heading down into the deeper depths of the earth cave this time around. Okay, it's another maze like B2. And we're met down here by these motherfuckers. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna bring out the big guns this time around. Do not kill him. Okay, treasure room. Let's take a look at what we got this time. Okay, now we have a new enemy, the Wizard Ogre, or the Ogre Mage. But ogres being ogres, they are still susceptible to ice. Okay, terminated the Ogre Mage. 251 points, 1023 G. 3400 G, which will go towards our spell fund. And this is still an encounter tile. Well, another use of ice too. And we can still build up those points accordingly. Okay, this time we have wizards, ogres, green ogres, and a couple of hyenas. Alright, bringing out the ice spell again. Okay, so he cast Ruse on himself. A mere measly wooden staff this time around. Okay, that's another confirmed encounter tile. Okay, we're all out of this. So I'll resort to Bane. Alright, moving on to the next batch of chests. 1520 G. Okay, so let's heal up the mages for the time being. Okay, new enemy, the Sphinx. I'm gonna try ice, I'm gonna try fire, I'm gonna try ice, and maybe some lightning. See which one. Okay, so they can multi-hit. Okay, that did pretty good. $5,450 to add to the purse, and $1,455 to add to the purse. Okay, so this is also an encounter tile. Oh my god, do I hate this game. Okay, I could try Quake in this case, yeah. Guess the wings do help them fly. Nope, they cannot. They are not susceptible to Quake. I'm gonna try hitting them with lightning this time around. Okay, that's pretty much it for this room. Let's move on. Okay, so we looted all the chests. Okay, let's do Quake this time. Okay, so we got 305 points on that. Okay. Let's continue. So let's go this way. Gotta keep our guys above 200 here. Okay, there's another chamber. Oh, look who's back. Overpowered sons of bitches, that's what they are. Okay, we got 3 chests in here. Okay, these ones are guarded by ogre mages. And I mean, Quake would work in this case, but I don't know how Bane could not affect them, but Video game logic strikes again. Okay, we found ourselves a nice little log cabin in there. Let's slow these guys down. I'm gonna try Quake against them. Dark and Ice 2. Okay, we insta-killed a hyena, but... had a cold comfort there. Okay, cast Dark. So even though he's an ogre, he's a smart ogre. Okay, rules seem to have failed for that ogre. Alright, moving on. Let's see what's in here. A silver shield. And this one is about 1,250 G. Alright, let's recover CAPR here. Okay, this was the... here's the encounter tile on this one. You know what, I don't trust Quake anymore, so I'm just gonna do it like this. Slow... Dark, and Ice 2. Shocks the Green Ogre dead. That hyena really took a big chunk out of me. Okay, just gonna move this way now. And we're out of the chamber. Let's take a look at this. Okay, guess zombos are nocturnal. Alright, let's keep looking around. Okay, there's the stairway down to the next floor. Another chance to strike a few trolls. Keep forgetting that the sleep spell can also be used. I don't care for arachnids anymore, I'm running. Dead end. I see a chamber over there, we're gonna go to that chamber. You know, I don't bother with trolls anymore, I'm getting out of here. Go down this hall. Don't want to care for images, let's go. Okay, looks like a huge boss battle is about to start, so let's make sure everyone's at full health. We cannot use a house hunt down here, unfortunately, so we're gonna have to make do with what we have. The Fiend's Ball cracks open. An ominous cloud rises, and an evil shape congeals. It is Lich, the Fiend of Earth. First big battle of the game. The first of the 4 fiends, Lich. Okay, so since we see that he's a skeleton, therefore he's an undead, so we're gonna bring out Fire 3 for this battle. Okay, he's trying to freeze us. That's the end of him. 550 points, 3,000 pieces of gold. And here's the altar. 50,000 points, gold points. Okay, we see a sheen of light appear over us. So what does that mean? Well, why don't we find out? Oh, look at that. One of our orbs now shines brightly. See how nice and glowy that crystal orb is? That means now the orb of Earth has been revived, and it means that the Earth can now revive. And what do we have here? A teleport back to the surface. Rest up. Save. Okay, so that pretty much completes our job down in the Earth Cave. So now, what we could do is we can now go to Crescent Lake to report our success to the Circle of 12. Okay, let's see what the locals have to say this time. Nothing new from this guy. Says as a farmer again. They all say warriors revive the power of the orbs. Is that all they're going to tell me? Light warriors, thanks to you, the earth is beginning to revive. Well, that's good, even though I still see a lot of dead soil here. Light warriors, thanks to you, the earth is beginning to revive. So, a couple thanks from Jim the Dwarf, and just a local Melmond citizen. Okay, nothing new from him. Okay. Look, the Earth orb is shining again. Okay, so this proves that we did our job to restore one of the 4 crystals, so 1 down, 3 to go. Okay, we do have to sell off some of these old weapons here, because they're just gonna take up space. And I went to an armor shop when I was checking weapons. Okay, so we have a silver shield that we need to hawk off. Anything at an odd number, the dealer just rounds it down. Nothing you could do about it. Oh well, let's just at least save our progress from all this. Okay, so that completes our job here in Melmond. So now all we can do is go down to Crescent Lake. Glad to see the Sahawagans finally starting to run away, because I was getting really tired of meeting up with them. Okay, good. At least now I can preempt cobras and scorpions. Alright, let's take a look at our stats. 2,455. Oh, okay, so we're not far from leveling up. Let's just at least stay out here for a bit until we get all 4 of our mages to the next level. RPG level 21. Oh yeah, we've been desynchronized even more because of those cockatrices. Well, them's the breaks. Okay, I guess I'm not doing it like that. Come on. Okay, I want to use Bane because these guys are susceptible to it. Oh my god, this game. Okay. Doesn't matter, I can spam the same spell again because I'm close to Crescent Lake. CAPR is up. VTBR is up. Alright, and cure him. Heal. Okay, so once we get Retro to level 21, then we're gonna go stop at Crescent Lake. Okay, more Peds. Okay, bringing out the poison gas. Well, one of them runs away, so I can't collect the full XP and GP rewards from 4 Peds. Well, that's fine. At least we got the vast majority. Nobody's poisoned. Retro needs only 15 more points. Okay. Let's just get closer to Crescent Lake this time around. Nice 2. Nice 2. Okay, that brings all 4 of my mages now to level 21 with this following here. Good. Let's take a look. So item is... okay, we got some... yeah, because I just need to get a couple more Quake spells. Seven, 8, 29. 32, 33, 4, 35, 36, 37, 38, 40, 41, Okay. Nope, 47. I need at least 3 more. Let's just rest up our guys here. Alright, so that now brings us to the following. We have an additional charge for level 7 spells, so now we have 2 full charges for level 7. And it looks like we got an additional charge for level 5. Okay, what was it for level 2? You know what? I don't know what it is. Okay. So let's just, so this guy was sleeping before. Let's see if he's awoken. Nope, still asleep. Okay, so I guess he doesn't really care that much that we've revived one of the orbs of the earth, but okay, 51,000. So let's just get the next couple of wake spells. Nope, hang on. Okay, now let's take a look. Let 3 quake, let 3 quake, let 3 quake, and let 3 quake. Good. So we're all loaded up with the next level 6 magic spell. So we're gonna now... all that's left is Rub or Stun, which I'm not too keen on either, but I do need to fill up those slots. So let's check in with the sages. Same thing. Oh, now he says something different. Quickly, before all is burnt, hurry to Gurgo Volcano and stop the Fiend of Fire. Okay, so now I need to go to a volcano. Great job vanquishing the Earth Fiend. Now the Fire Fiend wakes. With this canoe, go to the volcano and defeat that fiend also. Okay, so I get a canoe from these guys. Okay, they're not changing their dialogue here. The canoe doesn't appear here, but then again, so, neither did the ship. So we now have another means of transportation. Okay, so we have the regular pirate ship, now we have a canoe. Okay. Acquired some more goodies. Okay, I'm not gonna tailgate her until she moves out of the way, so I'm just gonna move out of this little north exit here. Go back in here. And save up. Okay, so we're gonna do one more level today before we call session. So Retro has the one. So the maximum amount of points we need is 16,896. 14,909. With 14,909 being the absolute minimum. But again, we're gonna have to aim for 16,896. So let's beat feet. Okay, we're gonna test the canoe out here. So. Yep, so now we have the means of traversing the river, Caribe. Okay, we're dealing with water-based enemies, so this time we gotta bring out the lightning spells. Water enemies being 2 times damage versus lightning. Okay, the lightning spell's doing a good job. Okay, not bad gains. Now, also, this is where the game starts to fork. We don't necessarily have to go to the volcano to face off against the Fiend of Fire next. we can actually use the canoe to go to another cave called the Ice Cave, where we could look for something called the Floater. Now, that will also help reveal our next means of transportation. But it's our decision to make. We can either go down to the volcano, or we can go down to the Ice Cave. But the thing about the Ice Cave is that there are plenty of insta-kill enemies inside that cave. Lots of flares and enemies that could pretty much cast death spells on you, which can wipe your party out instantly. Okay, just wanted to check this. I just wanted to check to see if this guy's woken up yet, but nope, still hasn't. Okay, well, you know what? That's fine. If he doesn't want to wake up, we don't have to wait. We don't have to bother him. Let him enjoy his little nap. Now we got another enemy, the Hydra. I think these guys are actually susceptible to ice instead of lightning, so I'm gonna give this a last time I checked. Yeah, looks like that's a good hit on it. So we're going to do a little bit of exploration with our canoe for a bit. Okay, so this just goes out into the ocean, which we cannot access with our canoe. So here we are down in another area of the map that we were unable to access before. Enemies are being extra feisty today. So there's a desert over here. This desert patch becomes a little important later, so we'll be coming back to that a little bit later. Yep, we got 50 heals. Okay. Let's look around here a bit more. Okay, we're in some big section of marshland over here. Just gray imps over here? How sad and unfortunate. Yeah, but you know what? I don't waste time with gray imps. I need better enemies this time. Okay, so there's just nothing but big fat marshland over here. And some more rivers. Just gonna bring out the ice for the hydras. Okay, nothing over here. That just leads out into the ocean. Okay, and this leads us right back to Elfheim. What do you know? Okay, so it just loops all the way down to Elfheim now. Everyone's running away from each other. Goes to show this battle ain't worth it. So, since we're in Helfheim, let's just rest up for a bit. Okay, moving on. Okay, let's get back to the river and continue exploring a little bit more on our canoe. Okay, you know what? Screw you. This is retribution for poisoning me earlier. Okay, cannot have my guys poisoned. Let's just stay in the canoe where we have better chances of encounters. New enemy, Ocho. Now, Ochos can poison too, so I'm just gonna... Let's see how susceptible they are to lightning. Pretty reasonable damage. And they can multi-hit. River divides, leads to a dead end. Let's move back. So we got ourselves a little river maze here. Go on the correct path, that'll take us straight to the volcano. Okay, here's just a big basin over here. Nothing but carobs. Or rather, piranhas. I have no idea why the game calls piranhas Caribes, but... you know what? I wasn't part of the translation department back then, so it's anyone's guess. This leads to a dead end. Okay, so it looks like we may have found the volcano. Okay, so here's the volcano. But here's the thing. We're not going to be doing the volcano today. We already went through enough with the Earth Cave. Today, this is basically a matter of restoring the Earth Crystal and giving our canoe a proper field run. So we're going to be leaving the volcano for next session. Right now, I'm just going to concentrate on getting my mages to level 22, and then we're going to call session for today. So what I'm going to do in the meantime is I'm going to go back to the Peninsula Power to grind out the remainder of the experience points to level 22. Now we are making somewhat decent amount of experience points over here on the river, but we need better payouts. Two Hydras this time. Oh, they'll hit. They got their multiple heads. One strike per head. And I really need to get RPG restored properly. Okay, we still have ways to go before we can move on to the next level, but I do want my guys up to level 22 before the end of today's session. Alright. Mixture of bulls and scorpions today. 35 heals. Okay. Let's just restock. Alright, heading on out. Save, we're well saved up. So, back to the Peninsula Power we go because we need better, we will need some better payouts this time around. Gotta go around the other side, since that brings me closer to the peninsula. Nice. 168, 690. Moving on. Might as well make good use of these tents and cabins. No, I would rather save that for later. Let's see if Quake will work on these guys. I mean, they're confined to land, so that should work. Yeah. Quake doesn't do point damage in this game. It's just an insta-kill spell, which only has a 50-50 chance of succeeding, and only against enemies that are not avians. 985. Okay, so at least we're down to the 4 digits, so it shouldn't take too long to get ourselves to 22. Okay, well, this is what the game's gonna give us. This is what we have to deal with. Oh, nice. They stood up to 4 full uses of Blizzara. Tents aren't really much of anything, but whatever, I just wanted an excuse to use it. Nothing but giants today? Seriously? Alright, keeping at it. Going to level 22 for today's session. I'm not dealing with this guy because I do not trust the payouts. Because maybe when I get myself class changed, then I'll consider fighting them. Oh boy, I'm gonna be party wiped, aren't I? Okay, maybe not. Don't want to lose those gains. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. Make some good money so we could buy some good spells. Let's take a look. 28,120. Okay, we still have ways to go before we can get to a full 80,000 so we can buy the last batch of level 6 spells. So I'm not too worried about it right now. Let's have more of these zombies, because that's where the bigger payouts are. Okay, let's do a quick check. 6,120, 4,933. Still a little bit more to go. But if we can face off against 4 zombies, that means we can at least get the better payouts here. Okay. And I'm just gonna... let's just try Bane this time around. One measly zombie, huh? I don't want to bring out the big guns for that one. Let's just stick with Fire 2 for the time being. If it was 4 of them, then I'll use Fire 3. Another measly zombie. The randomization is not good today at the Peninsula Power. I mean, I'd like to get like 4 of these guys, or maybe even like 1 and 2 trolls. Let's at least hope the purse building is good. Okay, purse building is going at least somewhat decently. Oh no, not monsters striking first, especially these guys. VTBR took a lot of damage. You know what? I don't care. I'm gonna use Fire 3. Hopefully this will not wipe the party. My party, that is. Alright. Okay. You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use another house and save. Huh. Quadruple 5. It's not as good as quadruple 7 in terms of luckiness, but it's a pretty interesting thing to see. Anyways, let's get back to this. You know, I'm gonna stick with Bane when with the Giants. I find it's a little bit more practical to use it instead of Ice 2 all the time. There, it's wiping them out more easier than having to wait for all your mages to execute Ice 2. More wintry wolves. Okay, here come the giants, and here comes the poison gas to deal with these giants. Okay, now this is what I've been wanting to see this whole time. 4 zombies. This is the best. This is the good payout here. Alright, now RPG is at level 22. And we've crossed 50,000 G in our purse. This time I'm gonna bring out Fire 3 for the greater pack of Frost Wolves. So, okay, back to Fire 2 for this one. And Fire 3. VTBR is up to level 22 now. Okay, 2 down to 2 to go. Okay, let's go to Quake for this one then. CAPR is now up. All that's left to do is get RTRO up. One zombie. That still didn't level him up. Okay. Alright, finishing him up now. And that finally brings our last mage, Retro, to level 22. Okay, good. 4 of my guys are at level 22, so let's go back to town and rest up. Whatever, 3 guys I'll deal with. I'm not stopping at Provoc, I'm just gonna take the ship all the way down back to Crescent Lake. Okay, so they're just gonna take me on, are they? Normally these guys aren't worth my time, but you know what, they're kind of annoying me right now, so I'm just going to shock them. Shock them good. Okay, that's the end of them. Let's go back down. Okay, nice knowing you, Green Giant. Make a shortcut with the canoe, and back into town we go. Okay, so now we're back in town. Let's see what we need. We already used up a tent. We don't need a cabin. We got 2 houses and a few... Okay, so 2 houses and 15 heals to restock. Okay, 5 houses, 50 heals, 20 pures, 10 softs. So next goal will be 18,084 points, with the minimum being 16,097. Okay, so with that, let's just rest up at the inn and call session. Alright guys, that's pretty much gonna be it. Back to the regular bubble screen. Alright everybody, thanks very much for being a part of today's RPG CAPR stream. We'll hope to see you all next time for the next action RPG that we're going to be set to debut on RPG CAPR. And on this front, I'm going to say, see you next stream. Take care and have a good one. Bye-bye.